Hello, and welcome back to Dark Cloud. I'm Chance, also known as Moras. In the last episode, I found out that the guy sells literally whatever I need. Go figure. So I bought the Topaz, gives plus 5 attack, plus 10 speed, which I don't need, but plus 10 undead and 10 sky. So, on top of giving me attack, it also gives me the Undead Slayer, which I need. And the attack is extra bonus. Hopefully that's enough. And yes, I'm using my upgrade powder. I can. Sue me. Still need magic. Still need it. Don't know how much of everything I need. Start upgrading fire because I know the fire and thunder are probably equal in needing. So anyways, I got the Gamora parts. Does this do anything? I can't do it here. Time to go back in time. Years ago. Here we are. Wow! On this floor, using a weapon reduces ABS, so basically I don't get to grind and get period. Killing enemies are basically useless. Go figure. Castle acquired. Okay. Okay, I see where you're spinning down. One hit, one kill. I don't even have experience on this bad boy. Well... Okay, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't remember if I grabbed the mighty healing. I did. And eat a slice of cheese. Because I... Fire gem. Alrighty. Oh no. I'm trying to... Good thing I got 2. Hey, the time stop worked. And the gear of time, so I don't need to fight enemies anymore. Time to just grab all the loot and run because I don't need to fight on this floor. I mean, I can, but why would I when I don't gain any experience and I don't really need to, well, I mean, literally, that was the only excuse. Get experience. Yeah, but I could not as well. What the hell is that? A Thunder Boy? Knight in the ceremony. Oh, Knight of the ceremony. Billy. Sorry, Billy. I gotta fly. So apparently, the Jackal works in clips, which makes sense. Or not clips, magazines. Which makes sense because, you know, it's a gun. It needs to be reloaded. You know, the usual. There's one more chest. Hope it gives me something. Beep. Premium chicken. That is something. Moon acquired. touch the clock face. Going back in time with better time. Also known as enough time ago. 23 years ago. Alright, Billy. Show me what you got. He used a block. You know, it's gonna be funny if the final boss requires you to use all your companions. I will literally... I don't know if that's true, but I would hate to find out that's the case. That you have to use each character to actually beat the final boss. Which, now that I think about it, might be a thing. So... I mean, I could grind off screen and just... That would mean I spent the most time in this game. I spent more time in this game than I did for any other series on the channel. Like, literally. More time in this game, on screen, off screen, than any other series. Even though, like, let's say it's just, let's say it's only like 50 episodes, still spent more time in this game than any other series on the channel. I don't know what the healing thing does, but I assume it heals. Also got 2 stars. Does that mean I have a limited amount of times I can use that thing? Makes sense, but who gives a shit? Oh. I'm dead. And attack. And I needed all the other elements. Just pop off. Magic. Living armor. Not anymore. Ah, made a funny joke. A whole room for 1 orb. Seriously, the Dark Cloud sword is literally the most evil looking thing in inventory. And I love it so much. You know, I feel like what happens when you run through a floor of a dungeon that you've already beaten. Like, that's what I feel like right now. Like, I've already beaten Divine Beast Cave, but I went back to level up Steve a bit. This is literally how I feel. Not even a fountain, it's just a pedestal. Oh, that's a fancy chest. Oh my god. He's got a box! I think the last time we chose small box, so big box. An axe that I could self. Anything that isn't recovery items are basically things to be sold at this point because of how OP we are. I will not stop talking about how OP we are, okay? Because as a kid, I never even got to this place. As a teenager, I only got to the final boss and I couldn't beat him. Now, I just shot that bat with 1 bullet. 1 bullet. I'm playing as Xiao, a weaker character. He's like, Sophia. I don't remember Sophia. Okay, here we go. I feel like we're gonna breeze through this dungeon. Like, more so than any other of the dungeon. Like, we breezed kind of through the Moon Sea, but I feel like the gallery is gonna breeze through. I mean, we're only at 23 years before, you know, were still coming through. And also, I remember that some floors were exclusive to specific characters. I hear. Really hope that I can just use Xiao, and Toan the entire game. Okay, to the next floor. I mean, we breezed through. There's no 38 years. Okay, we're jumping. Not much, but we're jumping. They also sound like what the hell is that? That's a big ass door. Can't open it though. Gotta go around. Okay. Oh god, a mimic. No. All my monies. JK. I have mimic breaker. It's literally the thing I needed to get the angel, the angel slinger or angel shooter. Yes, I know it's angel, but I'm a dum-dum. Another big chest. Oh, it's an explosion. Yeah. The jackal. I spent $3 grand for that, and I got it for free right there. Wait, if it's worth $3 grand, hopefully it'll be worth half that. Means I could get half a gem. Pitch dark key. Very edgy. Is this just an empty room? I know it happens. Just gotta double check. Oh no! My money! Okay, it's funny when I'm at the final dungeon and I hit an enemy and it dies instantly. Like, you can't see it. I'm just smiling. Got like a ear-to-ear smile. Just because of how powerful. I mean, look at this guy. Bam, bam, 2-shot. Xiao, generally my weakest character. Now, my strongest. I hope I remember to name this episode One Man and His Cat Against the World. It might be too long, but... Or a man and a cat against the world. I hope I remember to name this episode that, because that's what it is. Just literally just a man and his cat against the world. I'm so happy we're here. I mentioned it before, but Dark Cloud was my first game I ever played on the channel because it was was my favorite game I did. I'm kind of iffy. Majora's Mask, now that I replayed it, kind of also brings a lot of memories. Because, you know how you just have memories that overshadow others, and you always assume, this is the memory I have. Wait, can I get through this? Oh, yeah, I see it now. I have to say Dark Cloud and Majora's Mask are the two favorite games as a kid. If I had to choose the two, this would be it. Just because of how much time and energy I spent basically with them. Reunion in the store? But definitely, I feel great being here because in 2015 I basically quit. The quality of the videos were bad, but they weren't that great. I'm not saying they're better now, but I don't know, just the fact that I've finished so many games on my channel and now I'm basically like within throwing distance of the final boss of the game. I'm gonna do one more floor I have one to talk about, which kind of blows my mind. I want to play my favorite games for the channel, but I also want to analog. Okay, I thought it meant Osmond could be on this floor. I was gonna cry, but like I also want to analyze the games now, because now, like, why did I like it as a kid? Like, why did I like playing this game as a kid? I mean, I never got far in it, but like I loved the shit out of it. And I kind of think it's because it's just so randomized. Like the weapon you choose isn't the weapon necessarily you choose. You don't say, I'm gonna take the Buster Sword, or I'm gonna take the Base Lard all the way to the final game. It's like, no, you don't get to make that choice. The game gives you a weapon, and you're like, I guess I'll use this weapon. It's the only one I have available to me. And then you take that weapon all the way to the bank and cash in that check. I didn't realize I could grade, and I just wasted a bunch of ABS, but who cares? You cast that check, you take the time to level it up. Hell, just look at this video of me playing. Like, I've basically been upgrading, spending time with weapons to make sure that it properly effective against the enemies I'm fighting. I've essentially spent the entire game with these weapons, the slingshot and the sword that I've been using. I earned all the hours I spent into making sure these weapons are effective for the final boss is what I chose to do. And that's not just it though. Like, there's also the fact that you have 6 characters. You could choose a character you like better, and then you play as that character. You grow and develop that character to their fullest potential. What? That's holy. Don't tell me that's fire. That is not fire. The color's clearly holy. Fuck you. That is not. That was clearly a pink gem, not a red gem. But yeah, you basically could choose a character and basically develop them. And the cast is wide and varied. Like, they're not like all the same. You know, we got like a literal bunny, a literal cat, yes, but they're not like just generic dude number 5. You know, they're basically their own characters. You got the beefy, strong boy who lost his father. You got the strong hero who's dealing with depression. There's probably not a character. They're probably all typecast, of course, but there's probably a character in here that you yourself could put yourself on. And then just run with it. Are you a murderer who betrayed his entire people by killing their mayor and then deciding, fuck tradition, let's make robots? Hey, there's a character there for you. Are you a woman who's literally a genie? Maybe that's a bad analogy, of course. But they're there, you know, they represent things. They represent, like, people. Each dealing with their own thing. Loss of a loved one. The feeling that you're not enough, so you have to basically hide away. The feeling that you really want to know if you're stronger than a mouse. Or just the need to be better. And then there's the fact that building the villages. I love building villages. Minecraft is literally in my top 10 favorite games. And, like, if ever someone asks me what's my favorite game, I'll have to say I have to think about it, but I definitely would put Minecraft up there. Wouldn't be my favorite game, obviously, but I would say Minecraft because I love building things. I love just going into the world and gathering resources and building stuff. It's just a nice thing to do. And Minecraft lets me do that. this game essentially does the same thing. I could go into a dungeon, raid it, take out all the items I need to build, come back to the overworld and build it. And the best part about it, there is no wrong way to build. There are better ways to build, as they have requests, but you don't need those. You don't need to fulfill those requests. You don't need to do them to essentially beat the game. You just need to have enough to progress, and you don't need to get the 100%. You can just do what you need, get out, go to the next area, repeat. But talking to the characters, learning what they like, what they don't like, and then fulfilling those requests for them, learning what makes them happy, what makes them sad, and then making their lives a bit better by helping them out. That's something you can do. You are essentially saving the world, but you're also making it a bit better because you essentially upgrade the world, for a lack of better words. I'm gonna buy another gem. What do I need? I need more fire. Right. Or what do I need for Xiao? She needs a lot of elements, if I remember correctly. Which one has the most elements? Fire, magic, anti. Sea, ice, thunder, holy, plant, fire, speed, wind, magic, speed, dead. Nothing really incredible. I guess I could go for the plus 10 fire plus... I don't need speed. Okay, magic and wind. Don't need wind. About magic. I guess I could go... No, I don't need endurance either. Well, I could do attack. Which one has the best? The magic one is probably the best. Magic wind sky or magic dragon plant. I don't need sky, so magic plant. Emerald. I'd like to buy an emerald. Plop. 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 That's pretty beefy, if you ask me. It needs a fire, a lightning, and I assume magic, but I'll hold off. Actually, how much AP does that have? Halfway. I won't. But anyways, I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope you stick around for the next episode of Clone Session Thingy, and I shall see you then. Bye-bye!